Okay, right. A nice little video here to show you how to make different backgrounds and how you can use them with levels. In a previous video, we looked at how we can use variables to set the level of a game. Now, when you go into Scratch, you'll see that there's a stage, and I'm going to use that, and I'm going to change the backdrops, and I want them to be particular things for particular levels. So if I go to backdrops on the left here, you can see I've got three backdrops. Now previously all I'd done was just move that square around. So you might want to add other things to your levels. So I could add some text, say level 1, okay, and that would appear. Let's see what that looks like, level 1. I could add some other things to it as well. I could maybe add some, red blocks or something. If it was a miss the boxes type game where I've got to miss certain things, and that could be level 1. I could now create a totally new level by painting here, but actually, so you press paint and you'll see that I've got this level. But a really useful thing is if you've got a particular colour that you're using for your goal of where someone's got to get to, it's probably quite an idea to make that first block with that on and then duplicate it. So I'm just going to delete that and I'm just going to duplicate this. And you can see now if I go to the arrow here, I can move this around my game. Okay, so I could have my where the player's got to get to in a different place each time, and I could add other things as well. So I could have, okay, like green blocks instead of red blocks. Okay, I'll turn the outline off maybe by using this red bit here. So I could have all sorts of things on my game. I could even make it as maybe a little maze that the player has to sort of get around. So, maybe he's got to do that. Let's just click on this. I can actually just change this. Change that. So maybe he's got to do some sort of get around somehow. So I could maybe just create a really, really simple maze like this. Let's do, I'm going to go up here. And then I could have one that means he's got to come back down here. Okay, maybe delete this one out. So very quick. Obviously, maybe change that. So you can make a route that your sprite has to go on to. Let's get rid of this one here as well. Let's delete that out. So you can then move these around, and maybe he's got to avoid touching these green walls. And you can see that could be my fourth level. Okay, so I'll call it backdrop 4. So then what can happen is, so that's backdrop 4. So I'm going to make this for level 3. So I'm going to say if I'm going to copy one of these bits of logic that I had before and duplicate that and say if level equals 4, then switch to backdrop 4. You might want to rename them just to make them, you could even say level 4. No, I've just been renaming. So if I do this, I can go through, hopefully miss the block of doom, and gonna have to start again. Got to miss this block of doom. Oh, terrible. Let's try it again. I should really just switch the block of doom off, shouldn't I? Alright, so there we go. There we go. And there I've got, obviously I can only move this way at the moment, but I could get there if I have an up command. I could then sort of move my character up to there and it would all work, and you can see I've gone through the levels. So hopefully that will help you when you're creating levels. Okay, enjoy.